Hi guys, what's up? It's Julia and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the 4th episode of Julia's Journal. This episode is long overdue. I have so many thoughts that I'm so excited to share with you guys. Before we get into it, I just have to show you my new journal. My mom got this for me for my birthday. It says Julia's Journal, and all these little quotes are sayings that I've had on Julia's Journal thumbnails and in the videos. And I just think this is the most thoughtful, adorable gift, and I love it so much. So of course, I wrote my notes for today's episode in this journal, so let's get started. The other week I attended the premiere of the Disney movie Prom Pact, and it was so much fun. I vlogged a little bit, and those clips are in the March episode of the Actor Diaries. So that video will be linked down below if you guys want to check that out. But I just had so many takeaways from the night that I wanted to share with you guys, because going to a premiere like that is something that I have always dreamed of, and witnessing the carpet and getting to be in rooms with people that I still admire so much and have grown up watching on TV and watch on TV now. So many people that I met, I watch their interviews and I listen to their podcast episodes, and it is just the most incredible feeling when you are surrounded by people who remind you that your dream is possible because they're living it. And I'm just so grateful that I was able to have that experience. It is never lost on me how special it is to have these experiences, and I feel so grateful every time I'm able to go to an event like this, or the SAG events, or the book signings, or anything that I get to do. I touched on this very briefly in the March episode of the Actor Diaries, but something that I don't know if struggle with is the right way to put it, but something that I recognize maybe isn't the healthiest thing that I do is put people on pedestals. When someone has achieved something that I am in awe of, I sometimes forget that that person is still human, as crazy as that might sound. But when I'm at these events and I'm standing next to the people that I, idolize, or the people that I look up to so much, it's such a reminder that they're human. And the thing about being at the events versus just seeing it on social media, so before the carpet, you have to stand in a line and basically, wait your turn to walk the carpet. This carpet was out in the open, and so even if you weren't walking the carpet, you were able to just watch. Kind of sounds like I'm a stalker. I promise I was just standing there with my friends, but watching the people who were gonna walk the carpet just stand in line, it's nerve-wracking, and they're fixing their outfits, and they're, talking to their friends and making sure they're ready to go. And that's the part that you don't see on social media, right? You only see the photos, you only see the interviews on the carpet. It appears that everyone is just so confident and everyone feels good, but when you're there in person, you see all of the human moments that don't make it to social media. As you guys know, my goal is to inspire, and my little catchphrase is aspire to inspire. So anyone who inspires me, I try to tell them, because I know how much that means. And I was able to have a little moment with an actress that I really admire, who I recently saw speak, and I just went over to her and shared that I saw her speak recently, and something that she said was so impactful, I wrote it down, which is true. It meant so much to her, and it was just a really nice moment, and I'm really glad that I went over, because sometimes, of course, it's kind of nerve-wracking to go over to someone and say, I obviously know who you are and you've impacted me, but it just makes me so happy. And I'm telling you, throughout that night, I probably went up to, I don't know, 5 to 7 people and said that, because I was just surrounded by so many people that I feel that way about. And I even went up to people and just said, hey, I love watching you succeed, you inspire me, keep going, whatever. Even the people you could never imagine getting nervous, they get nervous. And I'm saying this because I need to hear this, and being at this event was a reminder of that. And of course, this is still a premiere, and so everyone has that, professional energy. I just kept thinking to myself how hard I get on myself because I assume that others don't have as many human moments, which is so unfair. And it's truly just because of social media and because of Instagram. Nobody is their feed in real life all the time. There was an actress that I saw who on Instagram, she comes across as very, I guess you just don't really know who she is, because her Instagram is super mysterious and intimidating and really cool, but just someone that I would probably be intimidated by. And in person, she was so sweet and kind and wonderful and totally not what I was expecting just from seeing her on Instagram. I'll just explain kind of like what happened because I know I didn't really vlog much, but basically they had the carpet. I didn't walk the carpet, but I got to like watch, and I saw a bunch of friends, and so that was super fun. And then we got to watch the movie, and it was super cute. And then after that, we had the after party, and there was this huge room with a dance floor, and there were drinks and food and all of these fun activities. You got to make like I never went to proms. I don't know what these are called, but this like prom sash thing. And then there was like a photo booth, and you gotta get your makeup done and all these fun things. And so it was just the party was much bigger than I was expecting, and it was just so much fun. I often have this thought when I'm in these kinds of environments, but it's just so possible. Whatever you're trying to achieve, whether it's acting or any sort of art, when you're in a room full of creatives who are working and making their own art, the energy is just invigorating, and it's so infectious, and it just spreads, and you're surrounded by people who share the same dream. And of course, like, some people are writing, some people are doing social media, and of course, like, everyone's doing something different, but everyone there has the same passion for storytelling and for art and for creating. It's just a reminder that like this wild dream that we have is so possible, and there are people who are making their living from doing what they love. All right, this is a thought that I had today that I wanted to share. I feel like I am fighting against the messiness of life. And I think that on social media, you know, when it comes to the aesthetic of that girl morning routine, or even just, you know, editing a vlog and putting the music to it and making it appear the way that you want it to look. I'll watch back a vlog and think like, wow, I really like how that looks, but that's not necessarily how the day felt. I vulnerably catch myself waiting and yearning for the day where everything is aesthetic and perfect. But I feel like we have this constant feeling that if our life doesn't feel as aesthetic as social media makes it look, then we don't have our life together. I don't want to reflect and feel that I was waiting for XYZ to happen in my life for me to be fully happy and present. And I truly feel that that is certainly the case for me over the past little bit. I've also had a number of reminders lately that you truly never know the full story. Even if someone, you know, shares a lot on social media, or even if someone is in your life, there's always more to the story, and there's always more going on. There are a few people that I, in the past, have looked to as, this person just has it all together, and it didn't appear that this person or these people had the struggles that I had, and so I just assumed that they just went about their day, you know, struggle-free. And when I find out that certain people that I felt that way about do struggle severely with different things, it's just a reminder that everybody's life looks different. Everyone is going through things that you have no idea about. And to tie it all together, even the people that you see on the carpet at the movie premieres, they get nervous. They probably feel at times that they don't have their lives together, and social media is an illusion. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts on anything I spoke about, or if there's anything that you've been thinking about, comment down below, or you can always DM me on Instagram at @thejuliamarley. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.